Hi everyone, this is Brad from YouTube, and I'm going to do a reading for my cousin, Lexi. Now, she wanted to know about her marriage, if there was anything coming up in her life right now, and I'm going to do just a general reading for her, as in the Celtic Cross. So let's see what we have here for her today. Okay, just put down these cards, yeah. Again, my camera is a little stupid. Okay. Okay. Now, the first card represents her present position. We're talking about a conscious or unconscious focus, or something that is going on in her life right now. Sorry, there is a little bit of a glare. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is telling me, in her present focus, whether she's really thinking about it or her subconscious is thinking about it, she is having trouble, I think, adjusting to the new life that she has set out for herself, whether it be for family or maybe just love in general. And that's what I see there with the Three of Pentacles. But however, the influence card that was over it, again, there's a little bit of a glare. The Tower. The Tower talks about, now this is in her immediate influence. It talks about a big change, I think either she's hoping for, or maybe it's already starting to happen. I don't know if it's a good change or a negative change or something that is just gonna affect her life in general. But with the Tower, it could talk about destruction also. I'm sensing there may be something that may be destroyed. It maybe has to be rebuilt. And I'm sensing that at the moment, that's what I'm sensing with that card here. Now, these two cards over here, these ones down here, talk about her past. The first one talks about the distant past. We see the Six of Swords. It talks about a feeling of getting away from pressures of everyday life, and I'm sensing that she is that person, fight or flight. She takes the flight, she doesn't really like to face her problems head on. Either that's just her nature spirit, or maybe she just had no choice in the matter, and I think maybe that's why. Then I look down here at the her recent past here. I see the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about risks. It talks about, taking chances for the greater good. And I do believe in her recent past, she has taken a lot of risks, but these risks have not, panned out for her, the way that she was supposed to, or the way that she thought was going to happen. But it didn't, because, sometimes with risks and in life in general, things just don't work out the way we plan to. And I think that's what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about here. Okay. Then I look up at the future influence card. This is the King of Cups. Now, whenever I see a court card in a reading like this, it represents a person in the currents or readers, or the person I'm reading for uh, uh, life. Yeah, either this person has passed or is still is still with this person. Maybe you cut ties with them, or maybe he there's a reason why he's in this reading. The King of Cups, I am sensing, might be someone since it's in your future influence. I'm not sure if you really know this person. I'm not sure if you really know this person yet, since it's in the future influence, or, of things to come. But there is a possibility that you do. I'm sensing this person is a good person, but I am sensing he has ulterior motives. I am sensing it's a male. Since it is a king, it could be a female with male energy, but whoever he or she may be, I am sensing that this person does have ulterior motives. I don't know what those motives are. Spirit is not telling me what that is. But I'm sensing like a sort of warning. I don't know who that person may be. If you have any questions about it, we can do a clarification reading. Here we see your 3-month mark. I'm going to put down a couple more cards. That's what we readers do. We need further clarification to know what we're really talking about. The first card that was down here was the Devil card. Now, the Devil card talks a lot about addiction. It talks a lot about obsession. It talks about obsession. Either it's addiction and obsession can be two different things, believe it or not. But with it, there's also, it talks about personality disorders. It talks about things that are not good for us. And I think in the next 3 months, there's another person here, another king, just like the King of Cups. We see the King of Swords here. I'm sensing, since he's in your, I'm sensing you already know this person. I'm sensing you already know him, and I think all this addiction, all this bad stuff is probably tied to him. And I think in order to get over this, you're going to have to overcome what you might already think about this person. Maybe either you do know this person or you don't. I'm sensing that you do. He's older, just like the King of Cups. He's very headstrong. Very headstrong. Very stubborn. Very, he gets his way, or it's the highway. With the Six of Wands over here, I'm sensing a celebration, a reminiscing, a sort of eternal celebration, not like a wedding or anything like that, but a eternal celebration within yourself, knowing that you can overcome this person and his bad motives. And then I look down at your worries and concerns. I see the King of Pentacles. You have a lot of people here. You obviously have a lot of people in your life. Your worries and concerns, the King of Pentacles, I do see a relative. I see a relative. I believe either it's your dad or it's someone like a dad. I think this person is either very sick. I'm not sure if it's physically sick, mentally sick, or maybe you're just worried because he's going into something that he doesn't really know he's dealing with. But this person is in your worries and concerns for a reason, and that probably needs to be addressed. In your environment, I see the Queen of Swords. I'm sensing that these are the kind of people you hang out with, because up here, I see the King of Swords, who is this particular person. Since the Queen of Swords is in your environment, we're talking about, I think not just one person, but the sort of people you tend to get to know, whether you do it on purpose or it's an unconscious thing, you just do it without knowing it. But you do attract the swords, because I'm sensing there, Six of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. It's not a coincidence, I think, in that respect. Then I look up here in your inner emotions. Either it can talk about what you... This card usually gives me a feeling into who you are, but also might talk about your hopes, your dreams, and what you hope for, like in the future, or what you hope to be. Or, like I said, it can talk about just your inner emotions. So now, since there's the King of Pentacles down here, and then there's the Knight of Pentacles up here, I think this is your soul spirit trying to get out, but it can't because it's blocked by negativity, issues, more negativity, and people that you probably should watch out for. And I do believe that you, like I said, you must be related to the King of Pentacles. It's because I think your soul nature may be the Knight of Pentacles. And I think what this is telling me is that you really want to be a provider, you really want to be a nurturer, but all this is getting in the way. Totally getting in the way of what you truly want to be. You have to clear out that negativity. And I'm sensing, not that you're negative, I'm not saying you're a negative person, but you do have, a lot of people influencing your subconscious into doing things you probably don't want to do. Then your final card here is your 6 months. Like, again, I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Another sword. That is very weird. Oh my goodness. Okay, the first card that was here was the Five of Pentacles. This card usually talks about the feeling of being sick, of feeling left out, being abandoned, things like that. And this card is telling me that in the next 6 months, now, I forgot to mention this, when I see 6 months or 3 months, these are not carved in stone. If you don't like what you see, you can change it. And a possibility in 6 months is a possible feeling that someone very close to you, I'm sensing you know this person as well, just like with the King of Swords, this person might hurt you. I'm not sensing like physical abuse, I'm sensing more emotional and verbal abuse as well. I'm sensing that he will hurt you in a way, and this will leave you both feeling left out, abandoned, and just very, stabbed in the back. That's what the Ten of Swords talks about. It talks about feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, and all this. And I think in order to not feel these two things here, you have to get rid of this person here. Like I said, with the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, just like with the Knight of Swords, you need to get away from all this, from all these things. I think that's what you did in the distant past, but maybe it's time to do it again. To just get away from all this negativity that's going around you, and just to, try to just rid yourself of this negativity that's going into you. Now, that is your card reading, Lexi. I hope you enjoyed. Now, if you want your own tarot reading, you can email me on Facebook, or you can just leave me a message on YouTube. Thank you very much.